Alright, you guys, so I decided to do a part 4 of E3. Believe it or not, 4 parts. Let's just go ahead and get into this because there is some interesting stuff that I did miss. First, let's just start with that Metro Exodus game. First of all, I just have to say that I am highly anticipating this game. I didn't know it was a post-apocalyptic game. I thought it was just another generic shooter. And the reason why I want this so badly is because I hate games where you have to grind a lot. I hate games with forced missions. And, no names mentioned, Fallout, but I don't like being forced to do all kinds of different shit. And that's one reason why I never really was a huge fan of the Fallout games. It's almost like Tony Hawk Pro Skater meets Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It's interesting how they did that, but don't get me wrong, I'm not hating or anything. Fallout is a cool series, but it just seems like there'd be a lot less grinding with this Metro Exodus game. So, also I want to talk about the new Spider-Man game. Spider-Man, I love Spider-Man. I haven't played a whole lot of Spider-Man games throughout my life, but I can tell you this, yet again, I'm surprised they're making another Spider-Man game because, excuse me, the last one got hated on really badly. People were bitching about the mechanics when I personally thought it was fine. I don't know what they were bitching about, but you can't please fanboys. They're always going to be bitching about something. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, I can't really comment that much because I haven't played previous Spider-Mans. But it looks amazing. It's going to be in 4K. It's going to be, it looks like an epic game. I really don't know what else to say about it, but I do love the superhero fighting games. One of my favorite, I could go into a long rant, but it would have to be the Hulk. The Hulk is like Grand Theft Auto. You can just go around killing people, throwing cars. It's like if Grand Theft Auto was on steroids. That would be the Hulk. It's an open sandbox game. Well, I guess most superhero games are these days, but I had so much fun with that game growing up. It was just amazing. If you haven't played it, you really should. But anyways, I was gonna say something else on Spider-Man. I guess that's pretty much it. I might play it though. We'll see because I just don't know if I'm going to spend $60 on it. But anyways, so there was another game I wanted to speak on. Oh yes, I get to talk some shit. No, but seriously, the comments are hilarious. If you look at that new Tom Clancy game, that The Division. Wow, people are not happy about it. By the way, it's Division 2 to be technical about it, but people are not happy. People are talking all kinds of shit, saying how it's the downgrade division or whatever. All these hilarious comments. It sounds to me like the creators of this game are just trying to make a cash grab, and that goes to no avail because, people like that do it all the time. That's why I was very skeptical of this E3 because I knew there were going to be those cash grab games, and sure enough, the Division is. It divides, the Division has divided fanboys, and that's just kind of freaking hilarious. I'm sorry, but it is. So do not buy the Division 2, guys. Just letting you know, it's not a game you want to play, and yeah. So it's a cash grab. That's all it is. From what I hear, the levels are all the same. There's really nothing new. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for that one. One more I wanted to speak on, and unfortunately, I forgot the name of it. But it's that new zombie game or something end. I'll link in description. But I just have to say, Days Gone, is that it? I think it's called Days Gone. All I can say about this game is simply this. Should we be getting a new zombie game in 2019? Probably not. But I have to say, it looks pretty good. It's got that sort of, biker feel to it because the guy's a biker. So it's kind of like that, what's that one show, Sons of Anarchy. It has that sort of vibe to it. And, I'm a big fan of, like, I guess rebels, you know, dudes, rebels without a cause, you know, people like that, you know, people who are just, you know, I guess like nomads, kind of like me. And so I have a natural attraction to this game, and I probably will play it, or I'll at least watch the Rad Brad play it, because I always watch him when it comes to games that I don't have or can't afford, or maybe I, I couldn't figure out how to pirate. I'll just watch the Rad Brad. The guy's great. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't. But yeah, I mean, technically they're gonna tell you it's not a zombie game, because the the zombies are called freakers, which is hilarious. Those freakers are coming. The freakers are coming. You know, sounds like a bad word. But anyways, yeah. All I can say about that game is it looks promising, and I don't think it'll be a letdown. The graphics are amazing. That just has to be said. Of course, it's an open world game, and it looks like they really put their time into it. And yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that game. You do get to ride a motorcycle, so that's another plus. And I heard that if you lose your motorcycle, it's not like you just get it back. You have to, like, you know, I guess you have to grind for it, which I guess is good. You know, I guess you don't want to make things too easy, but I have gotten kind of spoiled, I guess, on on games like Grand Theft Auto, where once you die, you go right back to where you were. But it does make it more challenging, and I guess it does sort of give you a sort of discipline. But anyways, guys, that's all I pretty much got for you on this video. I really hope that there are some good games, you know, that do come out of this E3. I think that most of them will be promising, but you got to watch out for the cash grabbers, you know, like the Divided. I think that's what it's called anyways. I'll correct it if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was the Division 2. Sorry guys, I'm just not up to date with a lot of stuff, especially Tom Clancy games. I did play Tom Clancy games long time ago. Long time ago. Before there was even, I mean, before multiplayer online was really even a thing. There was a game called Rainbow Six. That was actually one of the first shooters I ever played. I enjoyed that game a lot, but I played a little bit of Splinter Cell. I think Splinter Cell should probably get another reboot, you know, because I know a lot of people are still aching for stealth, and people love stuff like Metal Gear Solid. So I think it would have been cool if they made another Splinter Cell game, but maybe they will, maybe they won't. There was another Tom Clancy game I played too. Oh, I did play Las Vegas back in the day, or Vegas, or whatever. You know, they're strategic games. If you want more of a challenge than Call of Duty, I would recommend the Tom Clancy games. But the only problem is, as I've stated in previous videos, is that there seems to be less substance, less story to the Tom Clancy games. And I'm not saying that like Call of Duty is the best either, but if you want a good story and a better single player, I'd probably tell you to play a Call of Duty game or Battlefield. But don't get me wrong, though, I do like the, you know, the Tom Clancy games. Definitely challenging. You know, you get to command your army around by pressing certain buttons. I don't know if that's how it is in the Division, but that's how it was in Tom Clancy Vegas, in Rainbow Six Vegas. You could actually, you know, call the shots, direct your, you know, fellow teammates where to go. And that's how it was too in the really old school Rainbow Six games, except you would draw a map out. That's how old school it was. You draw a fucking map. And that was pretty awesome. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens. Peace.